Vivica A. Fox stepping back into the role of the beautiful and savvy relationship guru Shante Smith from the movie Two Can Play That Game, but now it's a stage play. Take a look.
But let's talk for a minute, y'all. Why can't men act right? Huh? But there's hope. Because even though some men can be dogs with a few simple rules, a dog can be a woman's best friend.
Yeah, gotta love it. Vivica A. Fox is here to talk about that project, and it really explores the everyday rules of relationships. It's so good to have you here with us. Welcome.
Thank you so much, Elise. Good morning.
Vivica A. Fox on Fox 5 News.
I know, and going to be this weekend at Fox Theater.
That's a lot of Fox.
So it's a whole bunch of Foxes going on this weekend in ATL.
Yes, it is. Okay, what do you think it is about the movie Two Can Play That Game that you said it's 15 years old now?
Yes.
So why do you think it's still so popular?
Well, it's definitely turned into a cult classic, and I think the wonderful thing is like kind of like the battle of the sexes, and it's about like the rules of relationships, and I think that everyone really enjoys seeing like, I'm gonna take out my notes, I'm gonna try that, because you know, in love and it's love and war, you know, so that it still resonates to this day. I'm telling you, I have people hitting me on Instagram and Twitter every day when they're replaying it, saying my favorite movie's on, Vivica. So
it's so good.
Yeah,
and I feel like everybody can relate to something in that movie, some situation that they've been in. So definitely a good idea to put it on the stage. But how is the stage production of it different than what we've seen in the movie?
Well, we definitely kept about 75% of the screenplay idea. With the stage play, but we have fresh new characters. Gary Dudan plays this amazing character by the name of Bill Parker, who comes in and gives Keith a run for his money. The lead character in the movie was played by Morris Chestnut, and now it's going to be played by Andre Fuller. So he gives him a run for his money. And then we have the amazing Carl Payne playing Anthony Anderson character, who is hilarious. Then we've got this beautiful Vivian Green, who's a singer who I give her advice. She's playing the role of Karen, and when I'm telling you, every night she brings the house down. Her voice is just like so angelic and a gift from God. And then we have Atlanta's own Portia Williams. Yes, Portia in the house playing Connie.
Yes.
She is playing Gabrielle Union's character, and she gives Shante a run for her money. And I've enjoyed working with this new cast. They were literally a breath of fresh air for me, but there's a lot of wonderful messages, there's comedy, there's tons of laughs, and the music is excellent too.
And there's just something about being up close and personal and seeing these stories play out that's completely different from the movie.
When it's on the stage, honey, it's live. So there's no double takes or doing it over or something like that. What happens on the stage is what you get. But I'm going to tell you, we've been working very hard to make sure that we bring an excellent production. And we've been on the road now for about a month, and we're here this weekend in Atlanta, Friday night and Saturday night at the Fox Theater.
Perfect. We're so glad that you're able to bring that show here. I know a lot of people are really looking forward to getting to see that, but you have a lot going on. You're also on Empire.
Yes, coming back, playing Candace, the bougie older sister to Cookie, and I've so enjoyed that. I mean, it's like a high school reunion. I've known Taraji and Terrence and Lee Daniels for over 20 years, Jussie Smollett. So for me to be on there with them, it's just been such a blessing. It's a hit show that everyone loves.
Everyone loves it.
Yes.
Hugely popular, so we can look forward to that. Another thing I think is pretty cool is you wrote your first book.
I did,
yes. What's your book about?
I'm with St. Martin Press. Every day I'm hustling, which is kind of like my life. When I was approached by St. Martin Press to do this, I was kind of like, I've got more living to do. I don't know if I'm ready to do a book. And they said, no, it's a motivational memoir. That's what we want you to do, because you've been able to gracefully go into so many different chapters of your life and that could be motivational to not only men, not only women, but to men as well too. And it's just about kind of like the rules of how I've been able to go into these wonderful new chapters of my life. So that'll be coming out May 2018.
And that gives us something to look forward to. And speaking of you just being able to do so many different things, so many different shows, movies, you name it, you've done
Hairline, girl, all of it.
Everything, but you haven't changed a bit. You haven't aged. You look exactly the same. What's your secret?
You know, I take good care of myself, but more than anything else, my spirit is really happy. I'm in a really good place in my life. I've been I've got the wisdom now that I've eliminated a lot of negativity as far as people and relationships that weren't good for me.
Cut 'em loose.
Cut them loose. You know, there's a reason for each season. So I think in doing so, like, I'm now happy in my own skin.
Yeah.
And that's taken a long time. That didn't happen overnight. I'm very proud to say that, you know, I've matured into this happy woman who's in a good place.
Man, it shows. You're just glowing.
Thank you. Thank you, even though I've had about 2 hours of sleep.
She hides it well.
Thank
Vivica
you.
A. Fox.
Thank you so much, Elise. I appreciate it. You guys come check us out this weekend.
For sure. Okay,
Yes.
that is this weekend. You can play that game, the Fox Theater, Friday and Saturday night at 8. It's 9:28 and coming up on Good Day Atlanta.